Hello, my name is Yvonne Battle-Felton. I write fiction and creative nonfiction for children and adults. I write about made-up characters, sometimes doing extraordinary things, and sometimes doing ordinary things. I'm really interested in why characters do the things they do, what's possible, and writing the world around me. So that means sometimes my stories are set in New Jersey, where I grew up, in Philadelphia, where I was born, in Maryland, where I lived, or right here in the north of England, where I live now. The stories can happen anywhere. So I hope everyone's having a great day and that 2021 is off to a good start for you. Today, we're celebrating Liverpool's 2021 Year of Writing with Right Here, Right Now, a 10-minute writing burst to inspire you, spark some ideas, and get your creative mind in gear. We want to see and hear your work, so make sure to tag us in your stories. We'd even love to showcase your work on our website. So after you've written your piece, I'll let you know what you can do so you can share it and maybe develop it further, and how you can take part in our events and activities throughout the year. In a moment, I'm going to give you a writing prompt, and then we'll all write for 10 minutes. There are no right, no wrongs in this exercise. The only rule is that you keep writing throughout the 10 minutes. That's it. It doesn't matter if you get stuck at any point, you can write, I can't think what to write, as long as you keep going. You'll be surprised at the ideas that'll come along. I'll give you reminders after 5 minutes, and then when you have 1 minute to go. You can write a short story, the opening to a piece, a scene, dialogue, a song, a script, a poem, a list, fragments, bullet points, whatever the prompt inspires you to think about. Please remember, this is just a draft. It's the first part of the process. So remember, the rules of the writing burst are: you have to write for 10 minutes, no more, no less. Your pen, device, fingers, etc. can't stop moving, only to put a space in between words. Don't worry about spelling, word choice, or logic. You can go back another time and edit. This is a draft. Anything is possible here. If you get stuck, just repeat what you've just written or write about what's around you. What objects are nearby? Pick out one to focus on. If it could talk, what would it say? It doesn't matter what you write, poetry, fiction, memoir, just keep on writing. And again, if you get stuck, maybe try changing the form. So if you're writing fiction, try poetry or memoir. So memoir is based on a memory, and maybe that will spark a story. Finally, but most importantly, there's no way of getting this wrong. It's just about the act of writing and getting our creativity going. The burst will be available for the next 24 hours, so feel free to share throughout the day. So I'm going to put a timer on for 10 minutes. And today's prompt is: yesterday I took over the world, and the first thing I did was... Now remember, your response can be a poem, a script, a scene, a short story, a play, maybe a song. It's really up to you. It can be true, so that's nonfiction, or made up fiction. Here's the prompt again. Yesterday, I took over the world, and the first thing I did was... Now, I'm going to type mine. I'm going to mute my mic so that I'm not distracting you. But I'm going to type mine because sometimes when I'm handwriting, I find that I can't read my own writing when I go back to it. I'm going to type and remind myself not to go back and spell check, not to worry about what font I'm using, and just to keep going forward and not to look back. Not yet. I have 10 minutes to write, and so do you. So I hope you're ready. I hope you have something to either write on or record yourself. Maybe you're going to dictate it and type it up later or write it up later. So ideally you have your paper and pen or pen or pencil, whatever it is that you're comfortable with, because I want you to be comfortable for these 10 minutes so that you can write. Okay. I'm going to start the timer And I'll let you know when we've been writing for 5 minutes so that you know to maybe try something else, or if you get stuck again, to help you along the way. So let's get writing. Okay, so good job. I hope it's going well so far. Keep going. If you get stuck, just try something different. So if you've been writing a poem and you find the words aren't flowing, then just try writing a prose story, or maybe try writing something based on what you would actually do in a piece of nonfiction. Keep going. We're almost finished. Okay, less than a minute. We have 53 seconds to go. You're doing great. If you haven't already, you want to start wrapping up. Maybe just finish that last sentence. You might want to make some notes for what you want to do next. That's our time. So that's great. Good job. I hope that you've saved your document, or if you've written it, you might want to just put a note so that you can go back to it. And maybe once you've had a chance to, let it simmer for a little bit, you can go back, read it out loud to yourself as if you were that character, and see what changes you might want to make. That might be a chance to go and look up some words or fill it out with description, really look at who the character is telling and why, and what might happen next. So I really hope you've had fun with this. And I know it wasn't easy, but really with daily practice, you'll find that you'll be able to get some ideas down really quickly and develop your work by focusing and using your creative time. So we'd love to see your work. You can take a photo of it, type it up, record yourself reading it. Whatever you do, we'd love to see it. So you can email it to us at 2021 year of writing at gmail.com, and or upload it to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're everywhere. Let us know about it using the hashtag Liverpool Writes. We'll share it with everyone too. So thanks so much for taking part in Right Here, Right Now and supporting the 2021 Liverpool Year of Writing. You can keep in touch with the year's events and activities at https://cultureliverpool.co.uk/year of writing. Looking forward to reading your work, and happy creating. Bye-bye.